Lovely cushion header. But oh, you beauty! What a head, son! What a head! Cushion header. But oh, you beauty! What a head, son! What a head!
This is Solo P1. Welcome to the player ratings. Technical difficulties again. It always happens when you're live, but we're back again. So hopefully there'll be no interruption in this stream. But today, I am joined today with my co-keys, my partner in crime, TOTO Emma! There you go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the player ratings. I'm joined here with TOTO. It's not going to be, we're not going to go through the player ratings with a fine tooth comb. We're just going to go through casually. We're going to go through the match casually because it is a casual match. The match is designed to get the cobwebs off the football players, to get them ready for the Premier League, for the main season. So at the beginning, we had Nunes scored in the first 3 minutes. I was a bit like confused at the beginning because it looked like he was going to take the shot first, and then he passed to Salah. Then he was back again. And anyway, he scored. I thought it was offside, but he got the goal. In the 39th minute, Lars Stindl, absolutely amazing for the German team, scored a cracker, probably a potential goal of the season. And then we had some substitutes in the second half. We had McAllister in, Szoboszlai off. They were just rotating. They need to get everybody working for the Premier League. We had, for Liverpool, Karlsruher came off, and then our third keeper came on, Jaros. Yeah. And then substitute again in the second half. This is the beginning of the half. The new subs. Robinson was out. Callum Scanlon came in. Joe Matip came in for Konate. Cody Gakpo came in for Luis Diaz. Ben Doak came in for Bobby Clark. Diego Jota came in for Darwin Núñez. Tsimikas came in for Arnold. And Van Dijk was off, and they brought in Kwang Shke. And Mo Salah came off for James McConnell, and Joe Gomez came in for Connor Bradley, and yeah, and that was the substitutes in the game. It was a very, very good game. I really love Gakpo's goal, by the way, in the 69th minute. What a goal by Gakpo! Absolutely amazing goal by Gakpo. But overall, I thought it was okay for a pre-season game. You're not going to expect the best. Like I said, it's designed to get the cobwebs off the football players, to get them ready for the season. I think when the time they get to Bayern Munich, which is, I think it's the fourth, or I think it's the fourth game, or the fifth game. When they get to Bayern Munich, they should be ready to go. And for the Premier League, because the Premier League is going to start not long after that. So,
Yeah.
Toto, what did you think of the game?
I think the game, of course, was played a bit slow compared what I did last year. Of course, pre-season, you know how it is. Yeah, but they play a little bit slow. But I think our midfield did look a bit slow as well. But I think our firepower is really good, in my opinion. McAllister's looking good. Gakpo's looking good. Nunes is looking better than last season.
Yeah.
Jota just doing what he does in it. Finish, scores, dribbles. Just nothing to him really. Jota's a really good. Could be really special for Liverpool. Plus, he's in his prime of his career. I think he's 25, 26 now. Prime of his career, Jota, and it's to really get the best out of him. And I think Liverpool all round did play all right.
That is. I thought it was all right for a pre-season game. Let's close that one there. Yeah, for a pre-season game, it was a decent match. But it's one of them. And look, we're not going to expect fireworks. I'm just we're going to talk about the listen. The only thing really, let's face it, the only thing really interesting to talk about is about the strike force with Gakpo, Nunes, Diaz, Salah. Where do they play? We'll talk about that at the end. And also we're going to talk about Jordan Henderson, about the 12 million move most likely now to Hatifaki, whatever you call it. You know, it's one of them, innit? So that's it, man. I'm just going to make sure I got that set. Yeah, there you go. So, Toto, we're going to start off with Kelleher. What are you for saying?
Kelleher, first half, of course, I think he made, despite his goals that I conceded, I think he made some really good saves.
He did.
And I think he's a really good keeper, in my opinion. He's a good keeper, made a couple good saves. Good saves as well, not just easy saves, good saves as well. Some final third. Right. Made some good saves. So yeah, man, I'm going to give Kelleher 7.
Number 7 for Kelleher. I agree. I think they should utilise Kelleher in the cup games, especially the early years of the Europa Cup and the Carabao Cup. This is where they should utilise him because, in a way, I kind of feel sorry for a goalkeeper, especially if you're not the first. Because most likely, when you get the one keeper, he usually plays the majority of the season, and you're sitting on your ass basically for the majority of the season. Different with outfield players, because when you got outfield players, you know eventually you're going to get a couple of games. You're going to get games, but when you're a keeper, you're most likely going to be sitting there, especially if the first keeper's in form. They're not going to take him out for you, are they? So that's the only thing with the negative of being a keeper. So I agree with the number 7. I thought Kelleher deserved that number 7. He played, and now he's a good number 2. So let me just get onto this lineup here. So we're just going to pull this up. Let's make sure everything's in place. There you go. So we've got Andy Robinson. What are you giving him?
Robertson, nothing really to say. I think all round, he didn't lose any ball. He played all round solid. Since Trent's not in the right back position, but onto Robertson, I think he plays solid all round. And the amount I'm going to give him is number 6 to Robert. I think all round he plays solid. Nothing wrong, nothing bad, just all round.
That's it, man. The spotlight's going to be on Robbo this season, especially this season, to see if he's still got it or not. See if he's still got the spring in his step. If he's still got his legs, there's a lot. The microscope's going to be watching him, and they're going to be watching Van Dijk as well. People are going to be watching him to see if they still got it. A lot of people would have been watching Fabinho, but he's split. Clever. He's done one. He's gone to Saudi Arabia. But it's a shame about Fabinho. I just want to touch on Fabinho a little bit. I think it's a shame about Fabinho because he's a legend of the football club, and so was Jordan Henderson. And it's a shame they're not going to get that send off like Firmino got, which they should have got. But it's one of them, innit? We can all wish for stuff, but it doesn't always happen. So number 6 for Robertson.
Flacco is a good player.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying Henderson was the greatest player, but he was a good captain. He was a good leader. Virgil van Dijk, as people call him, VVD. Virgil van Dijk, VVD. I hate that idea. BB. Why do people just love to shorten names?
So, no.
Yeah. Go.
What's next?
Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, yeah, what I'm talking. Van Dijk, yeah, captain. I think you can tell he's made for a captain. He's got that grit. He's got determination. He can lead the back line. And of course, man, Van Dijk, he was doing the captain duties well. He got a goal contribution.
Yeah.
Could have got the goal, but the guy fell on the floor, so he weren't a goal. It's got disallowed. But look, Van Dijk, I'm gonna give him a 7 today, man. I think he played all right.
I agree. So number 7 for, as people say, VVD, Virgil van Dijk. So we're gonna go to the next one, and that is, let's have a look on there, because I don't want to get with the subs. I'll get to the subs after. So Virgil van Dijk, we've got Konate.
Konate, I'm gonna give. Well, I'm not gonna go straight into the rain. Konate, again, he doesn't look like he's back to his form yet, because, of course, I think when the players actually start getting back to form and play Bayern Munich, Leicester, and of course we've got another German team last, so we've still got a lot of pre-season games to go. But Konate, for the all round, he didn't do nothing wrong. He got the back line well controlled. So Konate, I'm gonna give him a 6.
Number 6 for Konate. By the way, people, whoever's just joined us, who watched us last season when we had our pre-season, we had our overlays. Just let us know if you like the new overlay that I've done. Actually designed this.
That looks nice.
I designed this overlay. I put all the stuff together. I've done it myself. It took me ages to do it because I'm not really the most technical gifted or talented, whatever you call it. But I tried my best. But I've done this together to try and give a new look, new season. This is where we'll be going forward. And when we do the watch-alongs, if you watched us on the watch-alongs yesterday, you would have saw different overlays there as well. Going for that kind of theme with the red, the yellow. This is Liverpool, them kind of colours.
Yeah.
Try and mash them together. So, yeah. Tell me what you think. Leave your comments in the description below. So, next one is Connor Bradley.
Connor just came off loan, and a lot of people saying before pre-season that it could be a backup for Trent when Trent's not available. Could play Connor Bradley because he can play.
You know what I like about Connor
right back and right wing back.
Exactly, versatile, and he's only 20 years of age, 1.8 meters. Born in Ireland. We've had a lot of good Irish people come and play for Liverpool over the years, and he could be a potential future star. I think Klopp likes him. I saw him at the end when he finished it, the way he was giving hugs and that. I think he's got potential. 20 years of age. And put him on loan. Definitely would put him on loan. Get him some football. Maybe let him go to a first division team so we can get a ready football every week. Imagine him going to a first division team, somewhere like Coventry. Maybe Coventry should have got promoted last season. They didn't.
Yeah, sure.
And I could see him go somewhere like Coventry, somewhere like Leicester to try and help them get back into the Premier League. Someone like that will probably help them. And because of the name, Connor Bradley, Liverpool youth player, he'll probably get a game every week, and that will give him experience. And in a couple of years' time, if he comes back off loan, he might be a potential star for Liverpool. So Connor Bradley, someone like that, I'd keep an eye on that. He's a defender, Northern Ireland national team. He plays for the national team, 20 years of age. So, he's a star there. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully he'll have a good future. He seems like a good lad. Let's see how it goes. So, what you
giving? I give him a 7.
So, number 7 for Connor Brad. So, the next one on is... Let me just bring this up. Got loads of windows open, sorry. The next one is Szoboszlai. This is the debut of Szoboszlai on our player ratings. First time we've been giving him a player ratings. I don't really see much of him, to be fair. I saw him do a couple of moves, but obviously he got subbed. You know who looked tired?
What?
He looked leggy. Salah looked leggy because obviously it was his first
one
back.
Yeah, he did.
And I think he looked leggy as well. Gakpo looked a bit leggy as well. After he scored his goal, he looked a bit leggy, but whatever. So what are you giving Szoboszlai? Szoboszlai.
So like you said,
but don't lie.
We didn't
Don't
really
you get it?
see...
Szoboszlai, don't lie. There you go. Don't say,
Szoboszlai, I think him and McAllister are going to be stars. Szoboszlai, they're both going to be stars. I think this game, they actually got some good link-up play going, Szoboszlai and McAllister. But, Szoboszlai by himself, I didn't really see him much, but all round he plays solid, so I'm going to give Szoboszlai 6.
Okay, fair enough. 6. I would have probably given him 6 as well. Like I said, one of them. Szoboszlai, number 6. The next one is Alexander Arnold Trent.
Arnold, I think this game he actually looked lost in the midfield position. Let's see how he is
Maybe
upcoming games, but
it looks like he's putting a bulk. It looks like he's put on some bulk. I prefer his hair like that on the picture. By the way, we know whoever's watching this, we know this is not their new kit. Yeah, but the new kit ones are not being released yet on the Liverpool, on the Premier League, on the website. So we're still waiting for the season to start. So most likely when the season starts, when we do the player ratings, we'll have the new kits. But I prefer his hair like that. It's my opinion. The
dreads.
Dread Trent.
Yeah. But man, Trent, I think in that midfield position, he actually looked lost today. Let's see how it comes in upcoming games, but now the inverted role actually works better for him. But let's see how the midfield role sticks in the upcoming preseason games. So I'm going to give Trent a 5. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, it looked a bit. Like I said, it's the first game of the season, and it's look, he's gonna. Everybody looked kind of tired today, and giving Trent a 6, I'd say that's about right. I think that's probably going to be most of the ratings for the players. Number 6. So the next one will be B. Clark. I'm not sure. Yeah, is it Clarkson?
Bobby Clarkson, yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't got him on there. So no, I haven't got him. So what are you giving Bobby Clark?
Bobby Clark, I'm going to go straight into the rating. I'm going to give him a 6 because he played at the end position and I think he played quite well there.
Have I got him on there? Yeah, I've got him on there. Here he is.
Yeah, man, I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, there he is. Bobby Clarkson, that's him, isn't it? Can you see him? So you give him a 6?
Yeah, I can see him.
Another star of the future. What do you think his potential future at Liverpool? Where you think he can go?
He can play DM, so it could be kind of a Flacco position. So he can play DM, can play centre mid. So again, another versatile player, and could go on loan because maybe probably need game time. He might get in the game time at pre-season, but if he goes on loan, might get more of the game time. Exactly.
He's 16 years of age,
so
he's not finished his studies yet.
I know, man. 16.
Yeah.
Jesus. But look, I'll give him a 6, man.
It says on here, the 16-year-old joined the Reds Academy, set up after his switch from the Tyneside club was finalised on Thursday. Clark operated as an attacking-minded midfielder for Newcastle youth side and has now represented England under 16, and he's now in the Liverpool youth squad. So, it seems like he's a good player. Started from Newcastle. He was at Liverpool. He's an attacking midfielder. We need a few of them. So, you're giving him number 6. Fair enough, number 6. So, who's next on the list? So we've done all of them now. So we're going to start getting interested now. We're going to start on the attackers. So we're going to start with Luis Diaz. Where's Diaz on here? Have I got Diaz? Yeah, Diaz. Have I got Diaz on here? Let me check if it's on here. No, where's Diaz?
I'm just start talking about it.
Yeah, you can if you want. I'm just trying to find Diaz. I don't think I got Diaz.
Diaz, you haven't got him, Mark, explain it anyway. Diaz, I think ever since that injury last season, I don't think he's actually been the same. He started nearly every single game last season towards the end. Yeah. But Diaz, I think, shouldn't be starting over Jota. Jota should be starting over Diaz and Dav. because I think Diaz after that injury hasn't really been the same. He has to have time to adapt, but now he's in terrible form. I know it's only pre-season, but he's in terrible form. He looked lost out there.
He did.
And but soon as Jota came on, that's when it changed. When Jota came on, but when Diaz was on, I don't think he changed anything.
So Jota came on for Diaz. He did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to give Diaz a 5.
Yeah, Jota came on for Diaz. I'm just checking to make sure that's correctly. Jota came on for Diaz. Let's have a check. Did Jota come on? Nah, Jota came on for Nunes.
Oh, okay.
He came. Diaz came off for Gakpo. That's when Diaz. But Diaz, what are you giving Diaz? Sure, I had Diaz on here now. He's lost somewhere. Go on, what are you giving Diaz?
I'm gonna give Diaz a. I'll give him a 6.
Number 6 for Diaz. Sorry guys, if I couldn't get Diaz. I thought he was on here. No, I don't know. Diaz is not on here, but giving Diaz a 6. Who is next on the line? Lineup. Nunes. We've got Nunes.
But look, I think Nunes will be a good player for Liverpool, and I think he could score lots of goals next season. But I think when he's in them opportunities, he shouldn't be passing the ball like that. If he wants to be the Bobby Firmino replacement, if he wants to be, he's got the number. He needs to finish some goals. He needs to finish them first time straight away. You can't just be. I know he's not trying to be greedy, but you have to be greedy sometimes to get the goals. It's got to be good. Look at Mane for an example. Look at Mane. He was greedy, but he did score goals.
Yeah.
So you got to be greedy. You got to be greedy sometimes.
There's a lot of big. Before you give him the rating, there's a lot of controversy around Nunes. Look, I like Nunes. I'm not going to dog Nunes. I never have Nunes. I believe everybody deserves a chance, especially when you go to a club like Liverpool and that shirt weighs so heavy on your back as a Liverpool player, especially when you go home games and Anfield, how the crowd are. But there's one thing I say about Liverpool fans, the real Liverpool fans, we're very patient. We don't just say, oh, look, we're not like the Arsenal fans, we're not like the Man United fans, we're not like certain other clubs where if the player doesn't play good after 6 or 7 games, the crowd starts saying, get out, we don't want you. With Liverpool, we're more respectful. With Liverpool, we've got more patience with our players. And with me, I'm one of those fans, and I believe that Nunes will come good in the end. But I'm not sure if he would have got the number 9. My pick for the number 9 was Gakpo. I thought Gakpo would have been the perfect number 9. He would have slotted in just like Firmino. He reminds me of Firmino. He plays a little bit like Firmino. He's the centre forward, and I think that would have been perfect for him. Or even you had an argument with Jota. There was an argument for Jota to get the number 9. We don't know what's going to happen. But for me, where it all started confusing with the numbers is when McAllister took the number 10. I thought McAllister should have been the 8. And what I done is Sabazalai. What would you have gave Sabazalai? Maybe the 11. I don't know.
I don't know because McAllister actually muddled up the numbers. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think McAllister should have been the 8.
Yeah.
I thought, and I think maybe Jota could have been 7. Who's number 7? Jota.
7's Diaz.
Yeah, but I think number 7 should have been Nunes. I think Nunes could have been the number 7, and Gakpo should have been number 9. That's just my opinion.
Should have.
That's just my opinion. So anyway, what you giving Nunes? And I like Nunes. I think Nunes is going to come good, but maybe he's going to be like that guy who comes on and scores a lot. A little bit like Origi. Kofi Kingston. I call him Kofi Kingston because when I say Origi, it just reminds me of Kofi Kingston, the WWE wrestler. And I think when you see, I think maybe Nunes would be that kind of guy. But come on, and he will score goals when you need the goals to be scored. That's just my opinion. What are you giving Nunes?
I give Nunes a 7.
Number 7. Well done. So, we're nearly finished now. I know you're tired. I'm tired as well. Mo Salah. Before we start, we're going to play this.
I can't hear it on mine.
Anyway. Okay. So we've got Mo Salah. What are you giving Mo Salah? Oh, Mo.
Salah.
Oh, yeah, we have got Jota.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have got Jota. What did you give Jota again? Nah, we'll do Jota in a minute. Go on.
Yeah, Salah.
Diaz
He
we
did look
talking about.
laggy.
No.
He looked like he lost a yard of pace, in my opinion. It looks like he lost a yard of pace. And I think when he's finishing them goals this game, he was nowhere finishing them goals. Those 2 goals he should have buried. At least one of them should have buried them goals when he's finishing them off. But it seems like he's finishing not there, first pre-season game. But look, there's, I think, 5 or 4 more pre-season games to go. Still a lot of time, but I'm going to give Salah a 5 today because the goals he should have finished off. And
Pre-season, bro. Like, we know this. We know this is why the spotlight will be on Salah. I'm not going to make I'm not making no opinions on Salah yet. But the spotlight will be on him as well. The spotlight is going to be on Robbo, Van Dijk, and Salah. And it would have been Fabinho, and the Fabinho split. So, number 5 for Mo Salah. Now we're going to get onto the subs. Let's go through the subs now. I could start off with Jota, if you want. What are you saying? Jota?
Yeah, Jota, man. As soon as he came on, 2 goals in 2 minutes, man. That's magical. That's magical by Jota.
He scored one in the 93rd minute and then one he scored his first one in the 92nd minute and his second one in the 93rd. You look tired, bro. In the 93rd minute.
Nah, I'm feeling good.
Hay fever. 93rd minute.
Jota, I'm going to give him a 10, man. Because I think as soon as he came on, he done damage. As soon as he came on, man.
Okay,
so I'm going to give Jota a 10.
Number 10. Okay, calm down. Right, number 10.
I think he did good when he came on.
I know. But number 10 for pre-season. Second half job. Number 10, fair enough. So the other subs were, let's go back to Gakpo. Please tell me I got Gakpo in there. Where's Gakpo? Have I got Gakpo? Have I got Gakpo? No, I ain't got Gakpo. Keep talking. I will get Gakpo. Don't worry, I'm gonna get him. Keep talking.
All right, Gakpo. Yeah, as soon as he came on, the game did look a bit different. I think our front three actually was stronger because when Nunes usually plays, Salah has to play out more wider for Nunes to have like open space. But Salah, as soon as Jota and Gakpo came on, Gakpo's like the Firmino role now. He's taken over the Firmino role and he plays like Firmino in my opinion as well. I'm sure you agree with this, that Gakpo plays like Firmino.
Yeah.
Jota is just skillful. Salah, I think, can play better with Gakpo because he can come more narrow in, not wide. And look, I think Gakpo, as soon as he came on 69th minute, didn't score after that, but I think that he plays better with Jota and Salah. Jota, Salah, Gakpo. That's what I think we should be starting line up next season. So, for Gakpo, I'm going to give him a 7. Same as Nunes.
I can't even find Gakpo either. I'm going to make sure I find it. I'm going to get him. Hold on, I'm going to look for him.
Alright, so it's a 7 for Gakpo. Because I just think starting on to next season, Jota on the left, it's got to be Jota on the left. It can't be Diaz on the left. Jota on the left, centre forward Gakpo, right winger Salah. Nunes rotates with Gakpo and Diaz rotates with Jota. Right winger, I don't know who to rotate. Maybe Harvey Elliott, but I don't know who to rotate on our right wing. Midfield, Szoboszlai, Mac. We got good depth, man. We've got good depth.
Yeah, I got him. I got Gakpo.
All good.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Number 7 for Gakpo. Number 7.
Number 7 for Gakpo. That's what we're rocking with. But number 7's not working, but it's one of them. Go on.
Yeah,
my
number 7 for Gakpo.
My number 7's broke, so we have a number 7 for Gakpo. My number 7's broke. Why is my number 7 broke?
Give him an 8 then, because I think... Nah, not on that. Give him... If your 7's not working, anyway, I'll give him a 7 anyway.
Alright, we're going for the number 7 for Gakpo. So, let's take him off. See, we did have Gakpo. So why is he not showing my gap ball?
Mm.
Doesn't matter. So we got
It's
gap
technical
ball.
problems, isn't it?
So what we're doing, and I was one of them. It's always the same when we go live. He doesn't know how
Yeah.
much. He doesn't know how much you prepare. Something goes wrong. So who else were the subs were? Liverpool subs. Who else? They're the main ones anyway. Gomez.
Yeah.
Gomez came in. Got Gomez somewhere.
Yeah, Gomez, when he
Gomez.
came in, nothing much really. I'm just going to go straight to the rating because I didn't really see him play that much. So I'm going to give Gomez a 6 because he didn't do anything bad. So I didn't really see him when he came on.
Fair enough. Who else was thing? I'm not sure. James McConnell. Have I got James McConnell on there? No. What you giving him? James McConnell.
James McConnell again, another one I didn't really watch. I only watched like front three, midfield, how they did. But James McConnell, I think he plays centre mid a lot. So I'll give James McConnell another 6.
Yeah. So we got what about Timmy Cass?
Timmy Cass, I don't know what he was doing, man. Honestly, played 4-3-3. Then Klopp played him in left centre mid.
Yeah.
Left midfield. He played him.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing there, Klopp. But look, Timmy Cass, I give him another 6. I don't know why he played left centre mid.
Fair enough.
That's clearly not his position.
Ben Doak,
man. Again, another one who should be starting more and maybe benching more.
I thought the Ben Doak was leaving Liverpool. I did.
I thought he was as well.
I thought he was leaving, and I'm just surprised he was still there. Maybe he's getting his last run in. I don't know.
Ben Doak's a good player for Liverpool, and I think he can be a star when he's older.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one you're on about. It looks like Wayne Rooney, Ben Doak.
Yeah.
And but look, Ben Doak, man.
I wish he played.
I'm gonna give Ben Doak. Yeah. But Ben Doak, I'll give him another 6, man, because I think Ben Doak actually played all right. I'll give him a 6.5, but 6.
What you give him, Matip? Matip, he came on for Konate.
Matip, I'll give him another 6.
And the rest of it just like subs. McAllister. So you
McAllister.
give what you give him, Matip? Number 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 6 for McAllister. What you give him?
McAllister. I'm gonna give him 7. He played well, man.
Yeah, of course he did. That setup that he done for. What are you giving him?
Oh yeah.
What are you giving
Beautiful.
him? What number?
7.
I would have gave him a 9. I thought he played absolutely amazing. I would have put even a potential 10 maybe. If he given Jota a 10, that setup that he gave to Finger at the end, to Jota, I know he just...
Push up to an 8. Push up to an 8.
You could see that, he's going to... Look, this guy's going to be a... And I know Szoboszlai, he's going to be a good player, and I know he's going to be a baller, and I'm so happy that we got him. But people are kind of forgetting about McAllister, to be fair. I think when McAllister first come in, everyone's going, yeah, McAllister. And because of the price we got him for, everybody thought, oh, he's going to be okay for the price. But this guy's a baller as well. We got him cheap.
Yeah.
We got him cheap. Because we got him cheap, that doesn't mean he's not going to be good.
He's a good baller, man.
So, that's it then, man. That's the end of the player ratings. That was a quick one. Some of our players weren't even here. We ain't got, you know what I mean? I even had Henderson on this, ready to put on there when Henderson left. Everything was, I set this up a long time ago and I thought Henderson was going to be there. I even had Fabinho on there as well. He's gone as well. So that's the way it is. But when the season starts, we're going to be on it. We're going to be more sharper.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
Looks like we've got cobwebs, not just the footballers. But that's it, man. That's us signing out. That's me. See you later, guys.
Yeah, man.
You got anything to say about you? Oh, yeah, we got F1 tomorrow.
Yeah, man, F1 and that.
Both
I'm glad the weekend's back on, man. I'm glad, man.
I mean, both of the channels are on tomorrow. We're doing a double stream, practice watch-alongs and qualifying watch-alongs as well. So look out for that on our channels. All the thumbnails are done, so you can go on there now and like the video. Okay. See you later, guys. Bye.
See you later, man.